beyond guitar, the whole idea is to get deeper into our involvement with our art and approach it in such a way so that when we go on stage and perform it, or go in the studio and perform it, or whatever, that we're digging into areas that are absolutely as far as we can go with ourselves, and then expressing from that perspective.
Cook with Fire. Cook with Fire. Wouldn't it be wonderful if I could remember some good stories about it? I remember. Yeah, it's funny how songs are written. I just had this lick, you know. And Mike and Ann lived in a really nice house on Lake Washington. And Mike had a little studio set up there. And I remember going down there and recording the demo for this song. And it was really hot. And the music was. And then so Ann took that, and I think she and Nance probably went to San Francisco with Sue Ennis and on a songwriting spree, and you know, they wrote the song Cook with Fire based around that riff. But then when it was time to record it, we never quite captured the same magic that it had back at Mike's little studio on Lake Washington. But it was interesting. There was a couple instances like that where we had made demos there and we could never capture anywhere else what we had in his little studio, which was a little bit frustrating, but anyway. So anyway, this song ended up being recorded live in Memphis, and it was wonderful to go into Memphis, Tennessee, home of so much incredible music, and stand up there and do Cook with Fire, and it'd be such a great band. It was really, it felt wonderful, you know, as coming from the humble roots that we did, to go to Memphis and record Cook with Fire. So yeah, that intro lick is just all 1/5 chords, power chords. And then the nice thing is taking that that D, and this is just the 1-5-1, and stretching it up. Yeah, it's kind of a cool thing to do. I don't remember any other guitarist ever doing that. So there's that part, and then so the verse is, you know, I don't honestly remember how I played the verse. There's so many different ways you could play it. The difficulty about knowing what I played or what to play is that it's a harmony between Howard, me, and Steve Fossen on bass. So it's difficult to pick it out. But, you know, something that is really simple that works pretty well is just the 2, 3, and 4 strings. That is really simple. But if I were going to play it on stage that way, I'd do it more like... And then the verse B is the... Yeah, Yeah, so then the verse B lick is. Right. And then one of the things that's really effective in these performances is, like, that lick wants to be on one of the bass pickups. And this chord is, it's the natural 7 of E, and then the minor 3rd, and then the octave natural 7. So just pause it there. Right, so the very ending lick then is, I know Fossen has this descending bass part. I'm not sure what Howard plays. I think he might complement Fossen. So that part goes. The nice thing about that G is that Nance gets to play that 9 note on her harmonica. The 7 and the 9. And finally resolving to E. But while Steve and Howard are playing something like that, Raj is playing. Yeah. So while Steve and Howard are playing that descending lick, Raj is playing. Yeah. And so the juxtaposed movement of Fossen's downward descending lick and Raj's upward ascending lick creates that magic that we used so many times in so many different places in Heart compositions. Done. Right, and then the very end riff, when you've created this context for something to just explode, then at the end of the song it's nice to write music that gives you the opportunity and license to just really put energy into it. So then at the end of the song, it's